And if your team is starting out slower than anticipated, how do you prevent frustration from setting in, Grant?
That's a tough one. I mean, the trick is to try to stay even keel. It's such a long season. You're going to have highs and lows. Just treat this like any other low point at any other time of the year. It should pass.
A look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Maxey. And it's P in at the 1. Harris. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Capella.
And the defender there a little out of position. Harris sees this, takes advantage, draws the foul.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
And Harris drops them both.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Young can't hit. Maxey against Bogdanovic. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Young. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Good scoring field by Trae Young inside, finding a path to a beautiful shot.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
The aggressive take there to get inside. They're looking to make things happen to try and take control of this game. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the left side wing. Pass to Hunter. Just 5 to shoot. Philadelphia grabs the miss. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Now here's Hunter. Last game for him, he had 14. Harris against Collins. The Hawks need to get one up here. Here's Hunter. No good there. And Philadelphia the other way now. And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with this incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
To the middle. Here's P. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Hawks trailing. Outside Young. To the inside. And the slam dunk by Capella.
You see the vertical. Clint Capella way above the rim with 1 or 2 hands.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And Clint Capella takes pride in his defense. He knows what he's on the floor for. He will never back down from a challenge and doesn't take plays off.
Guess we'll go for a different look here. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Capella. Okongwu comes in for John Collins. Johnson, he's checked in for Hunter. And Holiday subbed in for Young. And with Capella in his defense, he's a vocal leader on that end of the floor, Graham.
Well, he will hold guys accountable in the locker room. Capella knows it takes 5 committed players to play great defense, and he wants everyone on his team to buy in. Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
We've got 1:13 left in the first. Harden against Holiday. "14 feet away." Korkmaz pulls it in.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
43 seconds left in the opening quarter. Out to the wing. Pass to Bogdanovich. Holiday against Harden. Shot clock at 5. Here's Holiday. Rebound by the 76ers. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, they were really able to keep their intensity high throughout the game. Never really saw them back off.
A couple things stood out for me. They were relentless, and they also played under control. That's a deadly combination.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And so it's Philadelphia going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Please give a big round of applause.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
For me, it's all about playing downhill. They've been making it look easy to find penetration in this one, attacking the lanes and forcing the issue with the D.
And what's more, they're getting their feet wet down there in the paint early on. Not shying away at all, taking it inside. What a great way to start.
So on the floor for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. Thibault and Harris at the 3 and the 4. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5 down low. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental.
Pass to Holiday. Down low. Here's Capella. Excellent D there from Embiid.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And the 76ers making a change here. Back to Maxey. To the paint. Here's P. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
They built up this huge lead with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Going all in. That was the 2K drive. Well worth a second look.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. James Harden, with plenty of confidence, said not to brag or anything, but I'm really good at this game. I'm unselfish. I play the right way. I don't try to do anything I can't do or that doesn't benefit our team. And that mindset keeps me in a good place. PA?
Very self-assured, Allie. Thank you. And P gets it to go. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player.
Hunter on the wing, covered by Thibault.
Aggressive inside. When Hunter attacks, good things happen. Love the initiative. And when it comes to DeAndre Hunter, there's no question he's a skilled player. He has just struggled to remain healthy.
Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And it's certainly been a tough beginning to Hunter's career in regards to his injury history, Smitty.
It has, B.A., and hopefully this is all behind him. He just wants to show he can be counted on and be a key contributor for his team.
Silva's checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Holiday. And both free throws good for Hunter. Smitty, this Hawks team, they'll take what you give them on offense.
They are comfortable working in the mid-range. B.A., they can attack at all 3 levels, no agenda, and are flexible with their looks.
Pass to P. Hits it from the high post. He's got 10.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
And here's Young. 1:49 left in the first half of this one. Banked it in off the glass. Young's got his second basket on the night.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Inside. To the middle. Down low. Back to Harold. 5 on the clock. To the paint. Here's P. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the 76ers lead by 18. 1:14 left in the first half. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Young. And the layup falls. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, he's heating up here now in the second quarter. Watch out.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
Here. Okongwu's checked in for Collins, and it's Johnson in for Hunter. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Melton's checked in. On the wing, Milton. Just 5 on the clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
The Hawks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. To the wing, right side. Back to Young. Pass to Silva. Young against Melton. Bogdanovich with it from outside the arc. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists tonight.
So quick. Get Bogey the ball. He'll knock him down.
Melton outside. Here's Harrell. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
He plays with such force. You see why Harrell has been called the heart and soul of this team.
At the line for one.
One shot.
Two on the clock. Knocks it loose. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. A sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Hawks shooting around 35% from the field so far. Hunter is the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Bogdanovic team up in the backcourt. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So that's the Hawks 5.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
In the 2021 playoffs, Trae Young was unreal, leading the Atlanta Hawks to the Eastern Conference Finals. The first-round series against the Knicks was memorable.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Bogdanovic passes to Young. And it's Capella with the jam.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
And Smitty, Trae Young in New York, electric against the Knicks.
He was, B.A. He was taunting the crowd in the Mecca. We saw another level of Trae Young, the ability to be the man in a series, doing it on the biggest stage in New York City. Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
And here's Hunter from the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
A legit threat from outside. Hunter is very confident taking these shots.
To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Team first.
Well, after the first-round exit in 22, the Hawks front brass admitted perhaps they've been too complacent with the roster. So that changed this summer, trading for an all-star in DeJounte Murray. He can make a big impact with his two-way talent.
First one falls. He's off on the second.
This Hawks squad looking to get back to their winning ways. Had a stretch not long ago of 10 straight playoff appearances.
Collins passes to Hunter. Now Bogdanovic. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Smitty with the Hawks. Can they get back to consistently competing for a championship, you think?
BA, it sure seems they've got the talent to do so. good combination of young talent and wily vets. They did it in 2021, but can they do it again?
Atlanta's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Collins outside. Outside Bogdanovich. Left side Young. Shot clock at 6. Maxey against Bogdanovich. The shot no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, Sixers head coach Doc Rivers earned the nickname Doc back in college for wearing a T-shirt with Julius Erving on it. In the NBA, he said, quote, "The first game I started was against the Sixers. I went over and said, Dr. J, how are you?" And he said, "Doc, how are you?" I said, no, I'm Glenn." But he said, "No, you're Doc." And that made me feel like $1 million. Guys.
All right, thanks, Allie. Now a timeout called by Philadelphia.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
And the Hawks making a change here. Holiday is checked in. Harden, he's checked in for the Sixers. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. And he lobs it up. Kept alive by Atlanta. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Joel Embiid.
He's a lot to handle at both ends. Capella just keeps coming at you.
Capella. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters I think you and I need to have a podcast, B.A.
For sure. I don't. We can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
You have to love the strong foundation Clint Capella gives his team. He's incredibly reliable in the paint on both ends of the floor.
Harrell passes to Harris. It's good, and the sweet setup from Harrell. Harris has got 7 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Holiday drops in the layup for 2.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
To the left wing. Melton outside. Pass to Harrell. Harris outside. 6 to shoot. With a 9-footer. Basket's good. 9 points in the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Out left to the wing. Holiday passes to Bogdanovich. Over to the left wing. Here's Okongwu. Over Tucker. And the Hawks tack on 2 more. There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. Outside Harden. Over Holiday. And here's another one for the Sixers.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Atlanta's gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Bogdanovich finds Holiday. Back to Bogdanovich. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third quarter.
Even though he spends a lot of time on the perimeter, Bogdanovich goes 6'6", 220. He's a threat inside.
The line for Atlanta, Bogdan Bogdanovich. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
What impresses me is the efficiency of Bogey's game. He works so hard to develop that consistency.
And so Bogdanovich nails them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Outside Harden. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Philadelphia. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. They're showing impressive focus out there. And it's paying off big on both ends of the floor. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. Then it's Maxey. Then it's Matisse Thybulle. And it's P in at the 1 spot.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now. Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
Atlanta with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Now Young. Puts up a 3. And it's Harris with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's P. Guarded by Young. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Here's Young. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Releases. And it's Young again missing. The 76ers have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. 13 feet out. Here's Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
A sequence you might expect from Embiid, an elite rebounder, and the man knows how to finish.
Atlanta calls timeout. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
Oh, VA, first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for the Hawks.
For your ATL Dancers.
Bogdanovich finds Hunter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His first.
That's on Matisse Thybulle.
Catching the defender out of position, DeAndre Hunter, he can score at all 3 levels.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Smart ball handling from them in this one, passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
Free throw good, Hunter.
The future of DeAndre Hunter is bright. A versatile player who wants to be great, in my opinion.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Yes, it's good.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And P gets it to go.
Assisted by
Give him 23.
Matisse Thybulle.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The Hawks have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Young, the pass to Hunter. Back to Young. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You know what, Trae Young? He almost embraces being the villain to other teams' fan bases. It's like he feeds off the fans heckling him on the road.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Young. And Grant, as you said with Young, he's been the villain in the playoffs more than a few times.
Yeah, B.A. Players who can embrace that are good for the NBA. Trae Young has fun being a thorn as a visiting player, and he always backs it up with his play.
Pass to P. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
His first.
That one on Young. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both. Here's Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And here's Young. 1:53 left in the game. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries. That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he has that fight in him. Love the aggression at the rim when they are trying to claw back into the game.
Pass to Embiid. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
And there's 1:45 left to play in the 4th quarter. For Atlanta, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the 4th. 2 for 4 now. Bogdanovich up top. Hunter with the ball. Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, Living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the 76ers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for P.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Now Milton. Down low. Here's Melton, and he banks in the layup.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Holiday. The shot comes out. Good D by Melton. Philadelphia dictating the flow. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And Harrell with the strong finish.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Holiday finds Holiday. Tries it from the top of the key. Yep, that one goes. Milton with it. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports coverage of the NBA. We'll see you next time.